You know, it wouldn't be a normal show, ladies and gentlemen, if it wasn't for this fucking damn thing. The frame's always fucking up. Hovig. Tonight was a good night, man. I'm happy.
It was.
I'm so happy right now. This is great.
It was a good fucking night.
This never happens. The last time this happened is the last time we were just by ourselves doing this shit. Because people, it's just me and Hovig tonight. So you get to deal with it, okay? We're going to go off the rails on this motherfucker right here. God damn it. Ooh, smacking that ass. Oh my goodness. Treating that hand like elixir bliss, dude. I'm telling you. I gotta tell you, by the way, while everyone else is not here, I'm just gonna let you know. By the way, people, this is an MCA Ringside Hangout, but it's about to be turned into a fucking, like, nasty pervert fest because Alexa Bliss is my wife, and you be saying things, you be looking at her a certain way. I see your face when we watching the fucking show. I see the way you look at my woman.
You said what? She's what?
She's my wife.
Excuse me?
She's my wife.
Excuse me?
I paid the bills. She's bearing my children's. Oh my goodness.
Bro. I'm not gonna lie. Baby girl said some right shit about Jersey, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, who is dating her right now? I think it's that fucking dude Murphy, right?
A dead man.
Yeah, dead man, yeah, because I whoop his ass too. Me and you will pull a fucking Yokozuna on that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I picked Yokozuna. I could have picked any other character.
I guess your first thought was casket match.
I guess so, yeah. Put that motherfucker in an Undertaker thing, then Paul Bearer's like, oh, yeah!
I guess so.
Yeah, dude, so tonight, I mean, there is some things that are wrong with it, but I just want to start off with my favorite bit so far, man.
What? The best part about it, they're very minuscule.
Okay, I want to know what you think that is.
Well, for one, the Sasha Banks and Alicia Fox match, fuck you. the cruiserweight match, fuck you.
Hugely fuck you.
Yeah. What else?
Okay, honestly, Ambrose versus Miz, fuck you too. I know that was an okay match, but the fact that we've seen it 1,000 times.
It was an okay match. We've seen it 1,000 times, and the ending kind of blows.
Yeah.
But it probably would have been the same shit if it went the other way. You know, if it was like the Miz who did the low blow rather than Ambrose. And the best part is, to be honest, I actually started laughing when Ambrose caught. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, and that's the thing though, is like I don't want it to be a main thing because like people are already confused about the situation. Like even with the Miz versus John Cena, Miz, let's be honest, man, he was a babyface in that fucking situation because John Cena is such a real life douchebag and everybody knows that. And now they're doing that again. I'm like, dude, just let Miz be the fucking face. Everyone's already cheering him. Look at Dean Ambrose with this heel-ass face. He looks awful. He's always looking drunk. He's always doing the same fucking moves over and over. I'm so excited to see Miz when he's on screen.
I never view Dean Ambrose as a face, though. I always view him as the anti. You know, like like either face, heel. Like it doesn't like he's like the like a Stone
Steve
Cold.
Austin. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, like a Stone Cold.
And that's the thing, like, I see that too, but, like, sometimes they're trying to do this underdog shit with him because he is a smaller framed guy, and I think they always try to do that, like, over here, too. It's like, oh, Dean Ambrose, he just takes so much, and he's able to come back. It's like the Rocky Balboa theme where, like, you know, I take all the, it's not about punching, it's about all the hits he can take and keep coming. Blah, 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 blah. The whole thing.
The only thing is, I think that the problem is they do it too much.
Yeah.
If they limited it, it would have been way better.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And that's the thing. I just, you know, booking-wise, be the booker-wise, you know, I would have Dean Ambrose turn straight-up heel, but a likable heel where he just beats the fuck out of everybody like Randy Orton did.
Like Randy Orton, CM Punk, you know, shit like that.
Yeah, or even like do you imagine like Dean Ambrose as a brawling version of a Brock Lesnar? You know, like, I mean, I love the way Brock Lesnar just comes in there and beats the shit out of everybody.
Speaking of...
Oh, snippety snap. So what do you feel about the whole the Battle Royal announcement? Did you see it coming?
No.
Neither did I. We always predict everything, dude, and we finally.
And the fucked up thing is, as much as I love Braun Strowman, I'm like, was this a good thing to happen? Because now I was like, we're getting a fatal 5-way with like 5 of like the biggest fucking superstars right now in the main event picture in an Extreme Rules match. I was like, what did we do to kind of deserve this?
Nothing, because we're always fucking bitching. But the thing is, I think Raw really... Here's the thing. I think I would have liked it more if we had a fatal 6-way or like a 6-pack challenge with Braun Strowman. I still think Braun Strowman could add a lot to this entire feud because the one thing is everyone who's worth having their own separate feud on the roster, on the Raw roster, they're all involved in the same match.
I mean, if you think about it this way, at first they were just going to do Braun versus Roman. and now they're doing a fatal 5-way for the #1 contendership. What? Whoa!
But like, what's gonna be that match is gonna take all night? Because this is like a 3-hour pay-per-view that we're gonna be building up to in Extreme Rules.
You know what? I don't think that match is going to take all night, only because that I have an idea of how that match is going to end up. I honestly think it's going to be one of 3 people. It's going to be either Roman, Bray, or Finn. Because I think what they're going to do is they're going to have Seth Rollins and Samoa Joe keep feuding with each other.
Oh yeah,
and it's going to be one of those 3 guys. You know, and I have the biggest feeling that it may just be either Finn or Bray.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you, man. Because here's the thing too about that whole situation is, I don't think anybody else is worth. I mean, like, even when they put the graphics on the screen with like this guy versus Brock Lesnar, this guy versus Brock Lesnar, which by the way,
oh yeah, that was kind of stupid.
Okay, see, I kind of liked it because the one thing I liked about it is that it gave you like fantasy booking 6 times in a row or 5 times in a row. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, and no, I was watching this on the stream like I always do because fucking shit.
Cable.
Yeah, of course. Like, well, I have my cable. It's just it's so fucking late. It's like we would be doing this shit at 1.
Oh yeah. That's CST timing.
Exactly. Yeah. So the thing is like I'd be watching on stream and people were like, "Man, fuck those Extreme Rules graphics. Like these are terrible, etc. We hate this." The whole thing. I didn't think so. I honestly feel like those graphics were so nice and the layout was so nice. They're treating this like a separate, I don't know, WrestleMania type thing because
yeah,
it just feels big.
You remember that's one of the big things that we always say. It's like, whatever happened to the title, or are they doing something for the like? And it goes back to what I said last Friday. They're treating Brock Lesnar as a video game boss, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, fuck. And
or a horror movie villain, like a Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, exactly. And just today solidified that shit. I'm like, oh, mom, they're really going with like kind of like what I fucking said. And I was like, I'm hyped. Like, I'm actually hyped for a Raw pay-per-view.
Yeah, man. But then again, it's like, what I'm scared of, I mean, this is Extreme Rules, and, they're making, little references to the pay-per-view by, like, even Alexa Bliss talking about, I'm going to hit you with the candlestick because there's no rules, Extreme Rules, Extreme. And with this whole thing, I mean, it makes sense to do that right now, of course, but for Great Balls of Fire, like, I cannot wait till they start doing promos for that. That's going to be the worst fucking promos of all of wrestling, to have them, like...
Bro, I can't wait.
No, I swear, like, can you imagine Paul Heyman? Like, dude, I know you made this joke already, but I'm just thinking about, like, dude, Paul Heyman, like, oh, it's gonna be a big ball of fire. My client has balls, and they're big, and they burn when he goes to the bathroom.
Why my client has the great balls of fire.
And then Brock just, like, jumping up and down, like, yeah, balls.
Brock is probably gonna break character and look at Paul. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Honestly, dude, I see that happening. I think he's gonna make a joke, and Brock's gonna make a comedic, like, huh?
He's gonna look at him like, fuck is.
No, like, it's gonna be like one of those comedy trailers.
He's like, I'm gonna go back to hunting.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go back in the Stone Cold podcast about country.
Yeah, Steve, do you remember that? Yeah, we going.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that's the thing too. I'm looking over here on this particular thing here. One thing too that I keep holding a grudge for on Dean Ambrose is I cannot imagine him ever going back to the world title scene or leaving this feud with Miz, unscathed. Because here's the thing, man. Recently, I watched that fucking podcasting with Stone Cold again, and Dean Ambrose is so bad on the mic and so comfortable in everything that he does, and just not trying. Like, what do you feel about that? Do you feel like he doesn't try, or do you think I'm just hating on him because of the whole Stone Cold podcast thing?
No, I think you're kind of hating on him a little bit because I've seen him do like interviews on like talk shows and everything, and that motherfucker naturally just doesn't shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? So it's like he's just sitting there like telling jokes and everything. He's actually going on, like, I think it was on oh no, it was on YouTube. I saw it. I thought I was gonna say it was on Total Divas, but there's some YouTube stuff that I seen with him on talk shows, and he's just going in naturally. So I don't know. Maybe it was just that moment on the Stone Cold podcast, but he's really a talker.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, I can see that he's a talker, and I see that, he has value and everything to an extent. I just have some kind of, like, bias against the motherfucker because, just podcast-wise, I've been put in that position before with other people that are not wrestlers, and this motherfucker is getting a lot of money. He better entertain the fuck out of me. But speaking of being entertaining and me hating people for not being entertaining, do you remember this scene over here? And do you remember who you was talking to?
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn. Why the fuck are they still trying to make a storyline with that boring fuck? Why
because
are they doing that?
Sami was probably like, I want to come back to Raw.
I miss you, Daddy.
I miss you, Kurt. I want to come back to Raw.
You got any more
No,
milk?
but Sammy, no, you're doing great, man. You're doing good. No, but I want to come. No, man, no more room.
I know, and then
No,
everyone's like,
no.
"You talking to that boring motherfucker, Kurt Angle?" And he just looks up like, "Oh shit!" Like, well, man, I wish I timed it better. Wow, he looks
Yeah.
like he's being mad at his fucking wife or something.
Yeah, Kurt Angle's like, I'm really trying to hang up right now, Sammy.
Yeah, exactly. He's like,
he's
no, leave me alone.
he's like, shut the fuck up, Sammy.
Yeah, and by the way, too, I love the whole thing. Like, Kurt Angle and Maurice went at it.
That was, man. I started laughing. I was like, this is the corniest shit ever, but that shit was hilarious. He's like, oh fuck. I don't know. I can't speak French, but I know he was.
I want to hear your fake French, like your attempt, like.
Like, je m'appelle fucking Kurt Angle, 2-time gold medal. What the fuck?
That's like, fucking Italian, you pasta making motherfucker.
Je m'appelle? That's fucking French.
Oh shit! Really? Damn.
Yeah.
I'm stupid. No, man, but no, you're right, man. I mean, that shit was so funny. I mean, I know comedy doesn't work sometimes, but.
And the best part is just Maurice is like literally just screaming at him, and he's like, "What the fuck, bitch, man? I'm Kurt Angle. Who are you?"
Okay, so we're laughing right now. We're having a good time. But how did you think? I don't even know if this is comedic anymore. But like,
Bro,
what was your reaction?
I'm sorry, but I started laughing.
Me too.
That shit was just so fucking random. I was like, I was so in. I was like, is he gonna say something? Is he gonna say something? And I was also paying attention to the guitar. I'm like, is that in tune?
Yeah, dude, I was looking at that too. I was like, man, like, is he seriously playing that fucking thing? Because at a certain point now, I don't think he's even playing it. Like, I don't know, but I love when
keep doing what you're doing, Drifter.
Yeah, like, I mean, would you be mad if we started doing this numerous times per night, or no?
Nah. Well, once is fine.
Once is fine. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. Honestly, dude, I'm gonna be completely straight up with you, dude. I like the fucking sound of the guitar. I like the little tunes he's playing, man, and I kind of want to see more of it just because it sounds so good.
I guess, but nah. For comedic values, just do it once a night, and it's perfect too. It's just like a couple seconds and it's done.
So, what do you think is the first thing he's gonna do? Like when he finally starts getting to a feud or in the ring, like
he go bash someone's head with that fucking guitar.
Yes, but who though? Because I have no idea who he should be doing. Like, I have an idea what I would do, but like for what WWE is gonna do, it's so unpredictable. Like I've never been so like just waiting before. Like,
well,
I'm just like,
well, who would he go up against though? The heavyweights, the cruiserweights, or the mid carders?
He's a pretty big guy, and I feel like he reminds me of like if they had somebody from ECW come over that are not really that over with the crowd. And he just does, how Raven or Rhino was, like he reminds me of somebody like that. You know what I mean? Like, I would imagine him doing some mid-card hardcore shit with like fucking The Miz or something.
Yeah,
like that.
So it would Ambrose.
Ambrose, there you go. God, I want to see him as a heel, man. Like, this guy's fucking cool. I can't help but love the dude. I can't imagine a situation happening where I'm like, yeah, man.
Imagine like he's out in the ring and he's just sitting there, blah 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 blah. or maybe the first thing that he does is just go out to the ring, starts playing, and then whoever's in the ring breaks the guitar, and he's just staring at the fucking guy, and he just breaks their fucking face.
Yeah, and speaking of breaking faces, man, I was so scared that fucking Balor was gonna get hurt tonight. Like, I was just so scared that something was gonna happen.
Man, fuck that, bro, man. They need to stop putting Jeff Hardy against Sheamus, because every time that boy is getting his face fucking beat.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, because I was talking about the Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns, but, dude, that match with the Hardys, man, that shit was stiff as fuck, dude. They need to be careful, man.
Yeah, they need to. Like, shit. Like, because I don't know what Sheamus's attraction is to Jeff Hardy's face with his fucking leg area.
Yeah.
But he needs to calm the fuck down.
Do you feel like Sheamus was always doing this, though? I feel like Sheamus is a very stiff motherfucker. He leaves, like, welts on people's chests and shit. Like, he's pretty rough.
You know what it is? He just hits hard.
Yeah.
That's just like, I don't think he's stiff. He just hits hard.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. I don't like the fact that he does that either, though. Like that's a little much because people are gonna get injured, especially doing something.
Yeah,
with the Hardy Boys. They're older now.
Jeff lost the tooth.
Yeah, dude. Like, have they turned that into a storyline at all? Because I missed a lot of that. I don't know if they did a promo or anything. But,
no, they did something slight like the night after Payback, but that's it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so that sucks. I mean, I really do wish they would have used that for something. Poor guy got his
It,
fucking teeth knocked
it,
out.
it would have been perfect if they used that and started to slightly segue that into the broken gimmick. But no, I
Broken
guess.
tooth.
Well, I guess the the stuff is not done with Anthem and shit. That's why they haven't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess they had nothing really changed or nothing's finalized yet with Anthem in order to start bringing the broken gimmick into the fold.
I really feel like there's no way in how Anthem's gonna win that. I mean, do you think that they're gonna
Nah,
win or nah?
come on, they're going up against Vince.
True, but dude, like 8 months of programming.
And his wife is on the cabinet of the presidency.
But then Rebby Sky would be fucking him too, saying little personal things, saying like, fuck you guys got no dicks, fuck the horns, you little bitch, the whole thing.
That's grievances, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I hope she didn't fuck up the entire thing, so like she ruins Matt Hardy's like.
Because well, what I know is that Matt Hardy, Matt Hardy filed.
You're like Adam Adomley. Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, Matt Hardy filed for the trademark, and then Anthem did too. I'm like, what did Matt Hardy get this shit before you guys?
Yeah, and why are you guys racing to the shit, dude? Like, it's been filed. Fuck off.
Because they're in WWE and they know that they're gonna use that shit.
Yeah, Anthem is just fucking retarded, man. But one thing that is retarded, man, I'm so sick of Bayley. She's becoming the new fucking.
Fuck you, Bayley. Fuck you.
And Alexa Bliss, though,
how
great she was.
Hello, Alexa.
Oh, Alexa, I want to bang her personality, dude. Like it's just, like everything. Like she's sexy. Her personality, her wrestling skill, her mic skill, her charisma, her comfort.
Shit. Everything she said about New Jersey, especially Newark, was so true.
Yeah, no, you're right. And one
so
thing
true.
too is the shit she said about Bayley too. Yeah, but like I feel like
fuck that. It's the segment after that when they're backstage when Bayley was seeing the curtain. I'm like, oh, here we go again.
Well, what do you mean? Like, how do you feel like here we go again in that sense?
Like when he went up to her and she was talking like, she took my championship. She made fun of my family and blah blah blah. I was like,
yeah, dude, I'm so fucking sick of that. Like, I mean, we get it. Like, you're the good girl. You're supposed to be on your side.
We get it, Bayley. You're the fucking girl that gets picked on that may or may not get the shit that she wants, but fuck off.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing that sucks about the situation too. Is like people know already. Like it's just the writers, man. They're fucking up for her because she is a good wrestler. She does have a lot of future and everything, but they keep making her do these fucking lines because they're like, look at her, she's so cute. And
it's probably the same writers that made Roman Reigns say those damn poetries a couple years ago.
Oh man, yeah, and that's the thing. I've been watching a bunch of like bad promo stuff from Roman Reigns, and like even he knows it's bullshit. Like I can't even get mad at Roman Reigns, over his mic skills.
I can't get mad at him. They're giving him the shit.
Yeah, and he's just kind of like, wow.
He's like
this team.
He's like, well, I gotta get paid, but fuck it.
Yeah, so I don't know.
And it's not like he has seniority to say no. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, so, before we get into ratings and everything, because we're pretty much done with the whole fucking thing, except for the ending of the show. Was there anything that you think that's kind of worth talking about as far as, like, the ending of the entire show? Or?
I mean, it was a good match because it was the first time you see Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt. I mean, it was a pretty decent match. The end, I mean, Samoa Joe came out in Samoa Joe fashion, ruined it for Seth Rollins.
Is that shit getting tiring for you, seeing Samoa Joe interfere in every single thing that's good? Because he's done that a lot now, man.
Yeah, he's been doing that since the night after Royal Rumble. So,
yeah.
I mean, yeah. But the cool thing was that him and Bray Wyatt double teaming on Seth Rollins for a moment, and then Bray Wyatt said, fuck you, Joe. And then gave him his sister Abigail. I was like, oh, fuck. That was awesome.
And the thing this adds a layer of unpredictability, too, because it's like, holy shit, Bray Wyatt, you can just knock motherfuckers out. Like, just out of nowhere. Yeah. Like, that shit's amazing to me.
Yeah, and then he did a Sister Abigail to Seth Rollins, and he was the last man standing. Or kneeling. Following the buzzards.
Yeah, the last man following the buzzards match.
But, yeah, man, fuck, man, I'm actually hyped for Extreme Rules. I hope they don't fuck it up.
Yeah, because here's the thing, dude. Next Sunday, we got to do a wrestling show. It's fucking Backlash. Or you might as well call it WWE Nakamura, like, because that's the whole fucking promo. But it's like we got that pay-per-view, on Sunday, and then we got, 2 weeks before we get to Extreme Rules, I believe it is?
I forgot. But the funny thing is, I was watching Monday Night Raw, and then they showed the trailer or they were advertising Backlash during the show, and then I saw a trailer for Takeover. I was like, "Fuck, that's this weekend."
Wait, Takeover is this weekend?
Saturday and Sunday this week.
God damn!
Yeah,
I'm
man.
tired, man. Shit,
Right?
break
I was
it.
like, "Oh."
Good. Dude, we got to do 2 shows on Sunday, or review 2 shows on Sunday. That's fucking ridiculous. But I mean,
Yeah.
at least Takeover's part of it because I know for sure I'm not gonna like Backlash. And
I'm actually surprised Takeover's part of it. I was like, don't they do Takeovers mainly for the Big Four?
yeah, for the
And-
inter-promotional ones.
Yeah, and then I'm like, there's a Takeover before Backlash, or is this supposed to be like because this is Shinsuke's debut?
Maybe Shinsuke's gonna go to. Oh, I can't believe I'm yawning right now. No, but maybe Shinsuke's gonna go to Takeover and say like, "We need to watch one match," you know?
Yeah, right. No, but I mean, the Takeover match looks pretty decent so far.
Yeah. Well, I think Takeover is. I mean, I like the fact that it's going to be right next to SmackDown. So when people are so excited about Takeover, it's going to bleed into SmackDown and it's going to disappoint everybody. Like, oh fuck, we just had a great pay-per-view last night from rookies, and you motherfuckers couldn't do as good as the rookies. It's like, I feel like that's going to happen.
Well, I wouldn't really call them rookies. I would just call them rookies in WWE.
Yeah, WWE rookies, or
WWE.
whatever the hell you want to call them. It just, yeah, it's funny how like these people who are basically like lower card at best because they're not even on the main roster, they're so much more important and so much more entertaining than the main roster.
Because there is a specific individual with the 3 letters of the H's that actually cares about the product.
And he has a big nose.
Hey.
Yeah, of course. No, but
I can relate.
no, but the one thing too I want to ask you as well, because we are going to get into the ratings right now, but this is a go-home show technically, or not Raw, but SmackDown tomorrow is a go-home show, and I know we're probably not going to have a lot of time to talk about it, so I'm kind of curious as a build-up to the go-home show. Do you have any favorite go-home shows in wrestling as far as like this time of year when we get into Backlash or Extreme Rules?
Shit, you know the one I'm going to bring up.
Can I guess?
Go ahead.
It's the one Backlash actually from 2000 where Stone Cold was gonna be the reporter. Yes, and then he got DX and was fucking trapping them all. Yeah, man, that was a great go home show.
Classic go home show.
Yeah, wasn't the one he blew up the DX Express?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh yeah, no, this was a great one, man. It was a great run, Jabroni. No, and I really feel like WWE is capable of doing this shit, to this day, just making it where it's like, dude, I have to see what's going to happen next, you know what I mean? Because that's what I felt with this, particular night. Granted, this was on a SmackDown, but even on that Raw going home, it was pretty good as well, just them having everyone involved in so much shit. So, yeah.
The best thing to that was that it was nothing but an entire night of being trolled by Stone Cold and The Rock. That was the greatest thing ever. Because in one room you got a Stone Cold cutout, another room you got a room full of fucking empty beer cans, and
one with a rattlesnake somewhere.
Rattlesnakes,
yeah.
Yo, they're just really just get everyone in the McMahon Helmsley regime. They're just all getting fucking trolled. and then the Rock is like, but he looks like Stone Cold. I've been outside the parking lot, guys. What the fuck y'all been doing?
Yeah, man. And here's the thing, too. Like, okay, so I know it's really weird to talk about this type of stuff because I know we're probably going to talk about it again, probably repeat ourselves. But, like tonight was a huge build-up to Extreme Rules, and that is the next pay-per-view coming up, after Backlash.
Yeah, for the Raw. Yeah, for Raw.
For Raw, yeah. And I got to tell you, man, like, we were talking about that particular night and then the build-up, which was Backlash, of course. Last Backlash that was good, in my opinion, was 2000 when The Rock fought Triple H and Stone Cold came in helping.
That show was amazing.
Yeah, because that was A. Guerrero and China getting together versus Dean Malenko. Fucking the whole night was just great, top to bottom, man.
Man, that show was just incredible, especially the main event. And bro, it's like, fuck, I want to watch it now.
Yeah, me too. No, and that's the thing, man. It's like it's been a long time since we've seen a Backlash that was good. So I hope that's going to be great, this Sunday as well as the Extreme Rules.
And this was also during the time when pay-per-views were also like, being cared about with the stages, and they had the hook swinging and shit.
Yeah, and Yeah, that's another thing too. Is like they're not gonna add anything stage wise, but the fact is all these storylines, or at least two of them, have to do with Extreme Rules. You know what I mean? Like I like how Alexa Bliss used that in her little promo. Like they're really putting it into your head. Like the main event, we're trying to go to. I mean, they're already building Great Balls of Fury as we speak because of the whole
Fire.
Brock Lesnar thing. Oh, okay, yeah, it's worse. Great Balls of Fire.
I know.
Man, they better have like a Balls on Fire Inferno match or some shit. Like they better have something that makes fucking sense. God damn it. Serious, a fireball match. Book that shit.
No, it's the Great Balls of Fire. Hold on, where's that? Hold on, let me look up something. One second. Hold on.
I'm wondering what, man. People leave comments here and let us know what you think a Great Balls of Fire match would actually be.
That shit is supposed to be in Dallas.
Is that why? Because that song originated in Dallas, Texas?
I guess maybe. But if they don't have anything to do with fucking cows or bulls during that fucking pay-per-view, I will be pissed off.
I almost don't you want that to happen. One of those four corners like bull rope match where you gotta like tag it, ting ting. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine that shit, like a Texas bull rope match.
What if they do like a JBL host it, kind of like how they have WrestleMania host, but JBL hosts the fucking show.
Oh Jesus Christ!
That'd be awful. Or you jump ship to Raw.
It's so cringy, but it's like probably gonna be fucking hilarious.
And it's almost like dude, it's so cringy. Just do it though. Like the name's cringy. Just.
It's one of those things. It's like it's so cringy, but you just gotta laugh at the fucking horribleness. So bad, it's good.
Exactly. It's just so rough. I really fucking hate this shit. But no, I'm gonna get into ratings. And really quick, as I'm gonna get right into my ratings, I do want to bring up one thing, man. I am so happy about Goldust turning heel. I know we didn't really touch on that tonight, and I don't have any video to show. But man, was that a really surprising fucking heel turn? That was nice.
That was unexpected.
It was unexpected, but do you think it was done well, or do you think it was like, yeah, heel turn?
No, it was done fine.
Yeah.
No questions asked. The motherfucker just said, I'm tired of your shit. Bow!
And it's funny because Anthony, I wish he was here now, but Anthony brought up last week, he's like, why did they have that weird like little interview backstage talking about like, oh, we're going to win titles, our truth, we're going to do it, yeah, and they high-five and shit. And I was like, no, like it had to be done for a reason, because it was so stupid that they didn't win the tag team turmoil, with Sheamus and Cesaro and everything. And I was like, oh, it didn't go anywhere, but it did. They proved it tonight. It went somewhere, and it's like they rewarded us for being patient. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess that's what it was. They were just subtly building up to that heel turn. And did you hear the crowd say, "Thank you, Goldust"?
Yeah, but that's fucked up, man. Because R-Truth is actually pretty damn awesome. Like I love R-Truth.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it was just. I don't know what it is, but I really think that R-Truth really needs to give up that whole fucking rapping and singing while he comes out shit.
I think he will eventually. I think this is a chance to change up things too, because he's getting older, dude. And I don't know if you watched him like in those Ride Along, because he's on 2 different episodes of Ride Along.
Yeah, I've seen some of that. Was it he one with Dolph Ziggler or somebody?
Yep. Yeah. So it's like I think like him giving more screen time in that sense, and him like showing like, no, I'm passionate about this shit. I know I ain't doing shit, but I'm fucking passionate about my going nowhere ass career. But I feel like there's a world title win in his future somewhere. It's just at least one, dude. Like, I mean, what do you feel? Do you think there's a slight chance at all that R-Truth will win a world title before he retires?
Shit, I would hope so. I mean, the motherfucker's been around since K-Quick.
Yeah, K-Quick. So,
fuck, man, since Road Dogg brought him out, man. Like, shit, he's 17 years or so. Like, 16, 17 years he's been with the company. And, like, they had that whole whole push a few years ago between him and John Morrison.
Oh, yeah, and that was a big push. I thought that was going to be it.
Yeah, I thought that was it. But then it felt cringy and wrong. Because I remember that promo, like, they were just sitting there talking to each other, and then they're like, wait a minute, you want to go against me, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, that's what he just said.
Yeah.
It's just fucking weird. It's like the whole Jinder Mahal thing. Like, a lot of people are sitting there saying, this motherfucker just got a push, and all I could remember him as is a fucking jobber. I'm like, that's kind of what R-Truth's been for a fucking long time, and that fool needs some sort of push too. Well, you know what I mean?
The thing it reminds me of when Mark Henry came back and had his big fucking like apology push. You know what I mean? And I thought Mark Henry and his whole Hall of Pain thing did really really good, and I feel like R-Truth deserves that, man. Like he's been here just as long now. I think I think one of the biggest thing too about R-Truth is when he was finally getting his push, we finally got The Rock back, and no one knew that The Rock was gonna come back, and no one knew that Michael Cole was gonna be such a big heel that he would have like a WrestleMania match. If it wasn't for those
against
things,
Jerry the King Lawler, right?
yeah, and also no one knew that CM Punk was gonna do the pipe bomb. So it's like all these things happened that you had to bring back Kevin Nash.
Long time.
Yeah, and they did R-Truth maybe like 6 months earlier. That motherfucker would have been main event, probably WrestleMania main event. But it's just.
And then they made him lose his fucking mind to a little Jimmy.
And even that was working. It's weird. Like he even made the what thing work for him too. Like that became his catchphrase for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, right. It's like this little Jimmy right here. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, true.
it was bad, but I mean I liked it. But I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. My rating for tonight is a definite like. I might step between 3.5 and a 4. I'm gonna give it a 4 because I'm in a good mood and I had a good time doing the show tonight, etc. I really do feel like 4 out of 5 is fair. And that Goldust and R-Truth thing, like that really pushed it out of the threes because I love that fucking heel turn. That's how you do it, son. So what about you, man? What would you give the show?
Fuck, man, a 4 out of 5, man. And this is such an upgrade from last week. Holy fucking Christ.
Dude, we had 2 zeros out of 5.
2 zeros out of 5.
Never has happened in Ringside Hangout history. And
no.
it fucking, we're at 4.
One of the biggest things, like I said earlier during the show, it's like, I even said it during our pre-show when we were setting up, man. If it's Bray Wyatt versus Brock Lesnar, I will shit my pants.
And me too, dude. Like,
bro, like I said, man. Just thinking about it's already making me sharp. Right?
I know. Right now, your wife's like, "Oh, that's great."
She ain't paying attention. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, man. Like I'm so hyped up. Like I said earlier on during the show, like I don't know if it was like a sign from above for Braun Strowman getting injured because now we're getting a fatal 5-way match, Extreme Rules for the number 1 contendership with like 5 main eventers. I was like, fuck, because we were just supposed to only get Braun versus Roman.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, now we're getting a fatal 5-way match. Holy shit, this is an upgrade.
It really is. It's a huge upgrade. So I'm happy with it.
Because instead of like, worrying about one of 2 people winning, either Braun or Roman, now we got to worry about, oh shit, 1 of 5.
And there's there's a layer of unpredictability with that too, because now it's like, okay, granted we know, Seth Rollins and Mojo, they're not going to win. But I really have no idea who's going to face Brock Lesnar out Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, or Finn Balor. I feel like somehow they're all going to be involved.
That could happen. I honestly feel like it's either going to be Bray or Finn. Only because I know that they're going to want to save Roman versus Brock for Mania next year. So I really have that thought that it's going to be a Finn or Bray. Finn because he has unfinished business with the title because he lost it. He was stripped from it because of his injury. And Bray because it's fucking Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
And it would be another person, like an Undertaker type of character, going up against the Beast itself.
Yeah, and another something new to conquer, man.
Bro, did you fucking pay attention to that promo he did backstage?
Wait, who did?
Bray Wyatt.
No, actually I didn't.
But he's sitting there, oh, what did he say? He's like, this may be Roman's yard, but he said something, but he's like, but this is my world. He's like, an evil is coming, and it is not of a man, but of a beast. I was like, fuck, Bray.
Yeah, that's actually fucking awesome.
He said some shit like that, but obviously better than I did.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it is Bray Wyatt at the end of the day.
Bray Wyatt.
No, but, man, I'm going to go ahead and end the show now because I don't want this shit to go on too long. But I had fun doing this shit, man, and I had fun with Raw. I really do feel like Raw was fucking awesome, and let's just hope that SmackDown can do it, man.
Especially since tomorrow's their SmackDown go-home show.
It
for
better
Backlash.
Fucking happen. People.
And then we got NXT's go-home show on Wednesday.
Yep, exactly. So people, go home week. Actually, you go home, okay? Go home. Don't even, by the way, we do have Anime Night this week. Wait, what are you going to say? I
am home.
Oh, yeah. Well, everybody else. Tell everybody. Fuck everybody. Fucking assholes. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, wait. You're home, too.
We're already home. You know what?
Shit. Fuck.
Let's just stay here all night, dude.
Now you got a
So,
plan.
we're gonna eat later on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, people. No, that is it. Thank you for watching, people. I know Anthony usually does this, but we got anime night this week. I don't know what the fuck they're watching because I don't fucking like anime. I think anime fucking sucks. You know?
I don't know, man. Tentacles and all that shit. I don't
I know.
fucks with it.
I guarantee there's gonna be girls with skirts on there that look way too fucking young for you to be masturbating to, and that's what's gonna be on anime this week. Okay, so that's the way it is. I'm sorry, Hovey, but that's the way it is. Okay, it's fucking nasty.
No. They're drawn figures.
No, it's still nasty. They acting like 11-year-olds. It's fucking gross, Hovig. I'm telling you, that's why I don't like anime. It's some bullshit, but people, that is it. And I am sorry for insulting anyone who likes anime. Attack the motherfucking chat. I like
Someone
Rob.
never watched Sailor Moon.
I know.
Yeah, Rob was good.
She likes me. Nasty pervert. Shame on you.
I didn't say that shit.